In general, I consider myself to be more of a lighthearted person. I love to smile, I love to joke around with my friends, and even in this office, I like to keep things more upbeat, as you can see from my videos. But can I keep it always that way? No, of course, that's not possible. In particular, there's one condition that I find it very hard to joke around about, and that is a condition of anal spasm. Let's talk about it, and I'd like to explain to you why. Well, hello there, I'm Dr. Chung, and welcome to my office. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Feel free to please support the channel and like and subscribe to the channel and videos. Visit my sponsors as well. They're in the description box below. And of course, I'm available to anyone around the world for video consultations if you'd like to get my take on what you're dealing with. So let's get on with today's video. Anal spasm is something that I have particular passion around, and it kind of happened by accident, to be honest with you. I have a very unique office practice, and it lent itself to concentrating these people with this condition to me. People that have had multiple anal fissures, people that have had really severe anal pain, and doctors just can't seem to either heal the cuts keep coming back, or the anal pain just seems to be a mystery to many doctors. And this is not, of course, their fault necessarily. There's a lot of factors that play into this. For one, there's a very small paragraph in our textbooks, like this long, dedicated to anal spasm. And the treatments for it are not well described. And it's no wonder, because the research is really, really bad for it. I believe our understanding of anal spasm is extremely poor, which shows. If you try to talk to a surgeon, GI doctor, medical doctor, anyone about anal spasm, look it up on the internet. You're going to find it. That's how bad our understanding is. There really is no uniform definition of it. People define it in different ways. Many doctors don't even understand what patients feel, experience. What are the symptoms of anal spasm? They can't do it. And the other thing, of course, is the way our healthcare system is designed, at least in the United States. Although it kind of is everywhere, there are many patients, very few appointment slots. So what do? You cram everybody in, and you spend 5 minutes with each patient to discuss a topic this big. Are you kidding me?
Well, you're not serious.
I mean, the patient can barely get the words out of their mouth, It's so vague. The sensation is so disturbing and so hard to put into words. If you had a cut on your skin here, you can describe it quickly. Sharp, ripping, tearing on my arm, right here. You can see the cut. In your anus, inside the anus, it's like, I think it's a little bit inside, but sort of close outside. It's like discomfort. It's like burning. It's like sharp. Maybe it's throbbing. Kind of goes up and down all day. Not sure what makes it worse. Definitely not many things make it better. Okay, even when you're listening to that string of words and symptoms, you might even get frustrated at the person talking to you, like, hey, give me some more details, but I'm trying to help you. But really, that's not helpful at all. I don't know who's going to be able to help you. Like, sorry, I think you're kind of out of luck, buddy. Better find a doctor. Better see like all the doctors in the world, blah, 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 right?
Blah, blah, blah.
This being a very distracting sensation, the sensation of your muscles squeezing the hell out of themselves and in pain. The pain can go up to 10 out of 10. And I don't want to say like 30 out of 10, okay? I don't want 0 to 10. 10 being the worst ever people experience. It is there for so many people. It's also in a wide spectrum from anywhere from 0 to 10. But even a 2 out of 3 out of 10 feels awful for the person, okay? Sure, this person doesn't wear a cast. hasn't had a big scar in their belly or in their anus. It literally looks fine. It don't even see an anal fissure, but these people are suffering like mad. You will see tears. You will see depression. You will see that they just stay at home all day. They don't want to go out. They don't want to eat. They, of course, most of all, don't ever want to poop, okay? And that's what leads people to get to the idea of not eating. And these kinds of stories and symptoms and the way people have to adjust their life, eliminating all the foods one at a time, driving themselves crazy to try and figure out what is bothering their hemorrhoids when it actually has nothing to do with the hemorrhoids. And so the gaslighting from doctors, gaslighting from the medical community, gaslighting maybe from online forums and even family members who don't get it, right? And it's not their fault. It's unheard of. It's like, what do you mean? I don't get it. But no one has ever told me, even with a 1 out of 10 discomfort, 3 out of 10, 10 out of 10, none of these people across the board have ever told me that this is livable. They can deal. Right? Everybody is impaired in their ability to do their work. Imagine you're trying to focus on helping a customer choose a piece of jewelry, right? You're a jeweler. You're like showing them different pieces. The customer's saying, oh, let me choose that one. And then, oh, that glass case over there, let me see that one and this one. You're grounding and grabbing the pieces. You put them in front of the customer. And then, of course, they're looking and say, ooh, this one looks nice, but, oh, and imagine you're the salesperson, and you're sitting there, you're watching them, okay? You can imagine this throbbing sensation in their head, and they just want the customer to hurry up, pick the piece of jewelry, and get the hell out of the store so they can go to the bathroom, they can go lay down, they can go sleep, take a nap, maybe take a break. It's that kind of madness, okay? And it doesn't matter what occupation they're in. If they're driving in a truck all day long, sitting can be excruciating, okay? Even for people standing, some people hate walking. Some people can't go to work. They can't function. They're a parent, stay-at-home parent. It's really, really stressful. And this is what is so not funny about this condition. How? I don't understand. I don't know. I guess I'm not that talented of a comedian, right? Comedian is not my first job. So maybe I shouldn't try to be one, of course. But you get what I'm saying here. This is truly life-altering, quality of life lowering types of conditions here. Another reason why I bring this topic up is we need to bring awareness of our bottom end conditions, but I think especially this one because it is so common. It ranges from different severities, but many people have actually experienced some of the symptoms, but it may not have lasted that long. Maybe it's not that severe. And of course, it's incredibly underdiagnosed. Like people don't know this is happening. And later on, they find out that, oh my God, what the heck is that pain? What is that weird signal coming from my butt? And we need more people aware of it so that people can find out the right diagnosis. Then find the right treatments, find the right specialist. And I've got a lot of videos on anal spasm. I'm incredibly passionate about it. But of course, I don't want to leave you without any helpful information. Here's a quick outline about anal spasm. Number 1, get your stool textures like frozen yogurt. The softer, the better. Your anus will love it. Number 2, deal in the best way that you can. Find all the tips and tricks that you can. I've got some videos on it to deal with the symptoms of this pain/discomfort. Number 3, find a pelvic floor physical therapist as fast as you can, okay? A good physical therapist, in my opinion, will eventually use their finger inside of your anus muscles to teach you how to massage, exercise, stretch these muscles, teach them to relax. And then the last part is if it does not work out, then I suggest my Botox injection surgery procedure. I know, shameless plug. Call it what you will, but I found my procedure to be much more helpful, and I use it routinely for patients getting hemorrhoid surgery with me because it lowers the amount of muscle tension that these guys can freak out with. And I've re-injected many patients who've had the standard Botox surgery done, so I know that there's a big difference going on here. Again, check out my other videos for some more background, and I just wanted to shed the light on anal spasm. This is a condition that many are suffering with. Many don't understand what's going on because, well, the medical community is kind of behind the ball in this condition, in my opinion. If you've got this condition, definitely seek out help. Get all the help that you can, and I wish you all the best. You take care. Bye.